Post-pandemic health concerns shifted how facility managers allocate budgets. Office buildings across Australia now contract more frequent deep cleaning cycles than they did 5 years ago. Domestic cleaning relies on chasing unpredictable one-off jobs. Commercial contracts, however, operate on a recurring revenue model. Once you secure an office tower or a retail complex, you lock in predictable monthly income. This 5-step launch checklist tracks the specific milestones required to move from an initial concept to an operational business. Before beginning the checklist, you must meet 2 requirements. You need the legal right to operate a business in Australia and a starting capital of at least $5,000. Securing a single mid-sized commercial contract replaces the income of dozens of residential jobs. It allows you to scale a basic trade into a larger enterprise. Your first decision is business structure. A sole trader keeps tax reporting simple under $75,000, while a Pty Ltd is designed for long-term expansion. A sole trader links personal assets to the business, but a Pty Ltd separates liability, protecting your finances. While you must choose a structure, no formal cleaning license is required to operate in Australia. You do, however, need an Australian business number. Registering through the ATO website lets you open a business account and invoice clients legally. Even if your first-year revenue is below the $75,000 mandatory threshold, there is a benefit to registering for the goods and services tax voluntarily. Voluntary GST registration allows you to claim back the tax on your initial business purchases. This reduces the actual cost of your equipment and supplies. Building this structure early ensures your personal assets aren't exposed to the risks of commercial operations. Facility managers will not grant site access without proof of public liability insurance. Most commercial contracts require a coverage limit between $5 and $20 million. Compliance with the Work Health and Safety Act 2011 is also mandatory. You must provide Safe Work Method Statements, or SWMS, for every physical task your business performs. Documented protocols for chemical mixing are essential. Inspectors review these to ensure your team can dilute industrial cleaners safely without creating hazardous reactions. Once you hire your first staff member, Australian law requires you to hold workers' compensation insurance. These insurance policies and safety documents are the standard requirements you must meet before you can bid on commercial contracts. Step 3 is allocating your capital. This chart breaks down the startup capital required for an operator in Australia, which typically ranges from $5,000 to $12,500. When selecting equipment, do not rely on retail-grade consumer products. You must invest in heavy-duty industrial alternatives. Home vacuums are built for light use. Under the daily stress of large commercial floor plans, consumer-grade motors often burn out within a few weeks. Your chemicals must also meet industry standards. To pass audits for healthcare and premium office facilities, you need disinfectants approved by the Therapeutic Goods Administration, rather than supermarket brands. Purchasing professional hardware and TGA-approved chemicals prevents equipment breakdowns that halt work and cut into your profit margins. To find your first clients, we look at the standard commercial pricing model, which usually ranges from $35 to $50 per hour. Beginners often spend their marketing budget on paid digital ads, but for commercial contracts, there are more effective methods. Your first clients will come from direct outreach. Research facility managers at local buildings, send personalized emails, and visit retail complexes to offer a free site walkthrough and quote. After establishing a base of private clients, you can pursue government contracts. Agencies like SSROC in Sydney provide high-volume work, often worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. You bid for these through the NSW e-tendering platform. You must provide current insurance, a written WHS policy, and evidence of previous work to qualify. A solo operator typically reaches an earning limit of about $60,000 annually. Moving past this requires hiring a team, which changes how you manage the business. Scaling requires back-end software to manage the complexity. You'll need systems to track staff hours, dispatch crews, and maintain compliance with Fair Work payroll requirements. While direct outreach wins your first contracts, maintaining strict administrative and safety compliance is what allows you to win larger government tenders. We have now covered the 5 phases of a commercial launch: legal structure, insurance, professional equipment, client acquisition, and scaling for government tenders. You now have the sequence for turning an idea into a legally structured, fully equipped, and insured entity. To begin the first phase today, use the links in the description to download the SWMS templates and the industrial equipment checklist. Mastering the maintenance of one local office building provides the template you need to replicate that success across an entire commercial enterprise.